¿Qué pasó, mi gente? We're back. It is Friday. Woo, we made it. It's the weekend. And we got this beautiful Maria mango to cover up for this weekend. Well, for this next week, right? Yes. Are hitting another cold front here. Hopefully the last one. Hang on, let me zoom out. Hopefully it's the last one. But this little Maria mango, I say little, but she's probably all of 9 feet-ish. Should be good to go this year. God willing, we can get some blooms to go ahead and kick up here. There's some new growth that's starting to emerge. Will those be blooms? Stick around and find out. We got new growth on the trunk as well. That's kind of exciting. A lot of the branches up here will be trimmed back here in March. Not trimming anything just yet. Still holding off. Kiwi's over here just got a bath. Tell them what you did. Tell them what you did. Why are you scratching? She just had an emergency bath because what? Because she just dug up the squirrel that she killed a couple weeks ago. Yep, she dug it up in the back, and then I saw her with it in her mouth. And by then, looks like this old girl already rolled around in it because she was smelling like roadkill. This poor little squirrel had barely any fur on it, and she had it in her mouth. So I was like, crap, here we go. Time to bathe her. So, but we're still holding a little bit of fruit. That's plastic. A little anthracnose on this one. It's all right. This is why we don't spray. But this crunchy stuff on the top will be all pruned back. Still got some beautiful green leaves down below. So not an easy feat. I'm not going to sit there and state, oh yeah, this is easy. Because I have wrapped and unwrapped this thing more than a dozen times, it seems. And we're not done. We got 2 more nights of freezing temps. We got 32 and 34 is what it states now. Everything constantly changes. But as of right now, 32, 34 is what they're claiming for the next week coming up. So kind of cool that I waited to go and grab a bunch of trees. I was waiting here and I was about to go, but luckily I am going to hold out a little bit, and all these beautiful jabos I have to put back into the greenhouse. So everything's going back in, folks. There's a lot of work that still needs to be done. Barbados cherries are going back in. It is that time. If you want to save them, you got to put them up. Besides these figs here. Figs are very easy. And even these Olympian are starting to, I'll show you this one here. Starting to break some foliage here. And they're starting to show some life. So we still got, oh, I can't forget about this Atamoya. Yeah, remind me to put this Atamoya in, because man, she stayed out here one night and not too well, but she's still pushing out some new growth. So hang tight, folks. Trees are on their way, but honestly, if I would have had a bunch more here right now, whew, things would be very tight inside. Couple of mangoes, nothing crazy. 3 lemon zest. Yeah, 3 lemon zest out of 6. But they're the best until you start selling them and people catch on about their productivity. To each his own, do your own research, but good mango. All right. Is it the most productive? You know, well, you got to buy 2 is what I tell people. Buy 2 if you want the expectation of 1 mango, but do your own research, grow your own, and you let me know how your experience is. Maybe that's just my experience here. I'm still young. My trees are still very young here. So we're growing together, folks. You got more info? Send it to me. Let me know. Black Zapotes. These are matte snows. They're not going to last long. I'm about to put them on line here to start shipping them. These are beautiful grafts that I did here. Graft, Wayne? Oh yeah, dude. This is what we do. What I do. What I like to do is to make my own grafts. I grew out these little seedlings and then found the matte snow. Haven't tasted this cultivar just yet, but supposedly it's pretty good and can be grown in containers. You got flowers, D? Man, we do it all. For real? No, just those 2. Nana found them and decided to grab them. But peanut butter fruit, we still got a few. We do a quick little walk around in here. Baby jabos for $10 if you want them in 6-inch rounds. Monster jalapeno starters. Haven't had monster jalapenos before. Is it monster production, monster size? If you had them before, let me know. A few things are still looking good. Some things are looking a little set back. Like the June plums, All these will be getting trimmed way back, but it's all right. It's all right. They'll regrow and they will sell once again. They're still green. As you can see there, they're still green. I'll snip them wherever they need to go, and you'll see they'll be back in no time. Still got some avocado, 7 gallons, and only one more 3-gallon. Bumblebee action. Let's see if we can't. See if she'll stop there. Hello. Now she's gonna come back and sting me. She's like, get those EMFs away from me. I know. So we got some lettuce in here if you want some small starts for those. Parsley's looking not so great, but it's all right. Listen, come on by, buy them small, and save. Everything's on sale. What? Even this black matte snow black sapote, just for you, we'll cut you a deal that you cannot refuse. Right? Come on by, fall in love with it, and it's yours. No, we don't give away like dead trees like that, because then you'll give me the bad review. I know you will. I know. He sold me, he gave me a dead tree and it had never had a chance. I know how it goes. We got this one I just up potted as well. So we got a few. We're still cooking and still doing some things over here. Yes, I need to up pot. Yes, I need to get more soil in. The work doesn't stop, folks. It don't stop, especially when you do this by yourself. But when you're out here and it's just you, you're like, man, there's a lot to do because everything needs a little TLC, right? Look at this. I was able to save one of the variegated Biden's Alba. And it's not all variegated. It's like that up top, not too much, but down here, you get a little bit. Anyways, my last one, I'm going to try to go ahead and let that thing flower and kick off some more blooms. Little seedlings, some are doing okay, some not so much. As in sugar apples, you can see that some did not want to make it in this world, and others are like, hey, that's not so bad, right? You can tell that some aborted already, and they're like, I don't want to live in this type of cold climate, right? Others are like, yeah, we're going to make it. We'll try it out. Maybe it's a fluke, you know? This is one that I love. I like this little tree, the way that she's growing. Don't know what it is. It's like a Suriname type of hybrid, Tangatuba-esque. Got a little bit of frost damage on the top there. So, I don't know. I'm going to hang on to that, though. What's up? So, got good things in the works still. Still got some things that are greening up. Always more up potting to do, y'all. Okinawa spinach, although it was lost out there in the field for the most part, I got some in here that I'll have to replant. Keep the party going. So all this is going to be full in just in no time. This is crucial, folks. If you're rocking a greenhouse, a bucket of water, anything back here, because I've noticed the difference between keeping water back here and not. And trust me, your soil will dry up way faster without the water. Like it, because, well, one door only on this greenhouse. If it had 2 doors, it probably wouldn't be as bad, but the one door just pulls all the hydration away from your trees. And how do you know that it froze in here? Well, the pitcher plant didn't fare too well. We got these peppers here, these flavor bursts that didn't do too well. And as you work closer to the front, you'll see that these mangoes here, these grafted, well, rootstocks that I was grafting, I attempted some bud grafts that did not make it. But yeah, up in the front, things that were closer to the door got a little bit crunchy. But we're hanging on. Things are growing back. It's all right. Patience, folks. Still got mulberries? Yes, we still got some mulberries. Savannah cherries, Suriname cherries. Only got 2 lemon trees for now. This one's actually got a couple of blooms in there. This one's Harvey or Meyer. What is it? Eureka. Way off. Eureka for 25, and it's got blooms already. Couple of baby blooms in there. Citrus is your thing, and you're looking for that Eureka, you know a spot. Couple of baby loquats, but what else we got? Gorgeous day out here. It is hot, hot of a balmy 88, and what they're claiming is 88 today, 88 tomorrow, and then we get another freeze for 2 nights. Yay! So just like we've been experiencing, super hot to then super cold. Things are looking somewhat brown out here. I get it. But here's where all the fun is. Girls aren't too happy that they're back in here. They don't like to be all squished in here, but listen, it's for their own good. I've already had a conversation with them. They're going to have to hack it, you know, wait it out in here until Wednesday. So Wednesday, they'll be released again. Some of these don't mind captivity. Others, you can feel it. They're like, let me out. We don't like to be in here all squished, but it is what it is. You got to keep them alive. This thing's a little lifesaver. Telling you, get yourself one of these three sensor thermometers. They are cheap enough that you should have them. They're like less than 30 bucks, maybe 25, 27, something like that. But is worth its weight out here. In here, we got some mixed trees of all kinds of different shapes and sizes. Some that have some really beautiful blooms that are holding, and some it's all dried up and no hope. Right? What do I do with the ones without the hope? Well, we remove them. Oh, I wasn't supposed to remove the leaves. But anyways, the panicle is done and there's no potential fruit on there. Remove them and see if another one will push out. Underneath that, we got some Pitanga tuba doing what she does the best, is just push blooms. Now, is it going to produce a ton of fruit in a 7-gallon? Possibly not. So this year, I'm going to have to up pot her or do something. I know she's not that cold hardy, so figure it out. Man, it's tight in here and hot. It is a warm, warm greenhouse. 90 degrees outside, and I'm putting stuff in a greenhouse. I know it sounds weird, feels weird. Oh, a lot of sweat today, but sweat over sweaters, mi gente. I'm tired of wearing sweaters. Look at this. You got some fruit setting on the Pimsane Mum. Haven't had that one. That one's a new one for me still. Will I eat it green or ripe? Tune in and let's find out. I wouldn't mind eating them both ways. I would like to try it ripe and then also try it green. But dude, I'm having a conversation with this Flor because she is putting on some flowers all in the wrong places. So all this new growth, let me explain. All the new growth up top is exactly that, new growth. All up here just shoots